We've got Nuff of the week coming. We're going to get to your segment in a minute, Fats. Put your hand up. I'll get to that.
Have you got the quiz?
What's no?
No. No, hang on.
Have you been told?
No. By popular demand,
hang on.
it's been given the arse.
No, is Luke's... Oh, he's here. Wow, Luke's here. Wow, Jesus, memos during the week.
Why is that a surprise, though, Bill?
Well, we did get the memo. Everyone got called into a special meeting at Triple M. We all had to sit down, and the big boss Fitzy gets up, and he goes, "Oh, I've got some bad news." And we thought, "Oh, what's happened? Something's happened. Sydney's broken down, or some breakfast show stuffed." Luke Tunnicliffe is leaving us. We're going on.
Oh, no.
Mate, and tears, wasn't there? Yeah. And Howie, bloke from Bowen Edge, he was all up in arms. We're all up in arms, weren't we?
Not really.
No. Actually walked out skipping. We come in here today. What's the first thing I see? Hal! His nose! His nose!
He's got a massive decision to make. He has to choose between the Friday night Friday huddle or the Saturday rub.
That is true.
And he's got a 4-week runway to work out which one he wants to do. So I'm hoping he stays on both, because I work on both, but we're going to lose him on
Friday would be good, Jim.
What if he stays with Friday?
If he works with...
You'd prefer that?
No, but is that true? So he's going to pick either Friday or
So we'll know where we stand.
Wow, that'll be interesting.
What's he leaning towards, you reckon, at the moment?
Yeah, I don't know. He's always been a very slippery little nippy.
Yeah.
He's always just been a little backroom operator, isn't he? Just an angle worker.
Angle worker.
We're more up front here.
How many calls
we deal with stuff straight up.
An angle worker.
He single-handedly put together that Amazon documentary, Jim. Have you heard that?
I have heard that.
What about the talent you could talk to? Like you could talk to Nick, or
Stephen Canelio,
all
Eddie Betts,
and down the bottom, or Luke Tunnicliffe. Talent.
He's part of it.
He was.
There was a photo opportunity
About the doco, you could talk to all the.
Yes.
Yes.
And Luke Tunnicliffe.
He's like a little pilot.
I wonder if the media's come for him. I don't know if he's been busy.
I haven't seen him on anything.
No, I haven't heard yet.
All right. Now,
hey, boys.
There'll be a sting attached to Nuff for the week. So who have we got back in the studio? Leroy. Hit it, Leroy.
Leroy, I gave you one job today, mate. One job.
All right, what are we
still
doing?
working on that. I'm going to come up with something next week or something. No, not
right.
yet, but we'll get there. Hey, boys, Nuff for the week. I've got a top 4, so we've got 4 things that have happened throughout the AFL and sort of the broader community that I'm just not happy with. And
keeping an eye on things.
Needs to be addressed.
Right.
Keeping an eye on things. So, first of all, the AFL, number 4, comes in. The AFL, 36 hours before we kick off the first game, they change a rule. We put an extra one on the bench, and I mean, you just got to ask the coaches and have a listen to Bevo. He seems wrapped with it.
You feel like you're beating your head up against a brick wall. Then all of a sudden, there's an impulsive change to the game based on a meeting of coaches. It sort of it's almost an oxymoron. I wasn't there, and I had nothing to do with it. So, as you can tell by what I'm saying, I don't support it.
So every coach I seem to interview or ask about it, no one was there, so I don't know who was there.
I'll tell you who was there.
The premiership coach,
Clarko.
Damien Hardwick, wasn't there.
He wasn't there.
So Clarko was. That's the only one.
The South Australian coaches weren't there.
No, they were there. The Perth ones weren't. The four missing.
Now, the idea of this initially, Damo, was obviously for concussion. So clearly, if that was the case, we'd all agree with it, would we not?
Yes, exactly.
But the fact that it's for just any old injury, we don't agree.
All right, enough.
At last minute. So, number 3.
Good one.
And a big one, a key position player will miss round 1 for St Kilda because of a golfing injury. Now, Max King, he's been hit in the head, and there's a bit of mystery surrounding this. I actually had a bit of audio down from the tee block when he had his shot. Oh, there it is. Bit of comedy early. I've thrown in a bit of humour. Bill, that's humour.
That is humour with that.
No, I liked it.
I loved it.
Bring that Adelaide shit into the show, Bernard. You've got to have better audio than
One more time.
No, play it again, because it is kingy. Oh, hear him? That's him. That's him. I can tell.
That might have been when, Jim, you hit the golf ball with your own head.
Yeah, well, it is pretty hard getting injured, isn't it, Jim?
It is.
Playing golf, but you did something.
And I boxed on, did the whole show.
Oh, he took it up.
Did you recently also tear something in your hip?
Yeah, I did, and played on there too.
You played on? I heard an ambulance come to get you there.
Oh, really?
What are you hearing that it mightn't have happened or what?
Well, yeah, there's the big question marks around this.
But you just
did you play out, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You just played the audio, though.
No, it happened.
That was humour.
That's the funny bit, Bill. You know.
Second, Nuff.
Second. So we all know Peter Vlandis. There's a bit going on behind closed doors, as you know, Damo. Right? Yeah, a rugby league. You'd think a CEO of a business would know how to say the business's name. But anyway, he was on Matty Johns' podcast this week, and he was asked about the AFL.
Peter, do you like AFL? Next question. Not really, no. Look, I've never been a fan, and I don't want to take any away from the great athletes of the AFL players, because, they're great athletes, and they have to be, because it's such a boring sport, I just can't get enthused on it, and that's just me, But there's a lot of other people that love the sport, but they must love a lot of other boring things too. So that's just the way it is.
Not bad.
It's called boring. He's whacked us.
Growing up with rugby, you throw the ball backwards and run forward.
Yeah.
And he calls out game ball.
Yeah, I don't know where he's thinking. Is that there?
It's not that hard.
He was asked what he'd prefer to watch, and this is what he had to say.
Hypothetical. You turn on the TV on a Friday night, you got a choice, rugby union or AFL. Which one do you watch? The Flintstones.
The Flintstones, Bill. Have you seen the Flintstones?
I love it. Yabba dabba doo. Well, Dino used to come and run. Is it Dino?
The only thing,
Dino.
the only thing I'd say to people
Wilma,
is
Betty.
a lot of people on a Friday night had that choice, and about 400,000 chose the AFL over the NRL.
Just look at the numbers, Pete.
So I think rugby league, just have a look at how many people are making that choice.
And also, hey, Bill, this is a question for you. AC/DC or ABBA?
ABBA got some classics.
Well, here's Peter.
It's like the people going to an ABBA concert when they're AC/DC fans. So they'll like the rhythm for a while, but they'll go back to the real heavy stuff, the rugby league.
Rugby league. You can't even say it.
Right. So now we're getting to the
number one. Now, number one, the big build-up for this is, if you've got a segment on a radio show, you probably need to sort of nail it. Jim, you would have thought,
yeah.
Especially the punchline.
What like this one? Where you
I am nailing it so far, Bill. Apart from the sting, maybe.
Yes.
But let's just have a listen to a certain member in here during the week.
Someone has been adding soil to my garden.
Mm-hmm.
The plot thickens.
The plot thinkins.
The plot thinkins, Bill.
Very good.
Come on.
Very good gag.
Oh, well, you deliberately did that.
Are you still going with your stupid bake over there in Adelaide? They went for 7 minutes and put everyone to sleep. It's the worst bake in the world.
Funny. They love me over there, Bill. They love me. So not only are you a peeping Tom, you can't nail the punchline.
Stop calling me a
Stop popping your heads into nail salons, Bill, and introducing yourself.
Did you get that joke? No?
What?
The soil in the garden, the plot thickens.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. He didn't get it because he said thinking.
He said thinking, so no one got it, Bill.
That's a shit segment.
And that's it. That is Nuffy of the week. Congratulations, Bill.
I like it, Bernard. You've just got to get some production around it.
Yes, sorry about that. That'll be better next week.
Next week we'll get some production around it. Fat, you better get your segment right.
Hello, gorgeous.
Oh, no, Bill, come on.